card lady's gonna go get some cards.
Oh, yeah. Air wand, baby.
Air wand. So we're in LA near Venice Beach and saw this cool guy, Dad. It's that big, really big old Chris Craft. Yo, I have to say, LA, love ya, but
It's a melting pot.
Yeah.
You see all types. I
You
mean,
see-
San Diego too, but
Yeah.
LA, it's a whole different ballgame.
Right. Like we talked to that clearly very wealthy man with a rainbow beanie and talking about how he just got off his yacht and got a 45-pound bass.
Spotted sea bass.
We're walking the wrong way. We gotta go this way. Spotted sea bass.
Oh, yeah.
And then you have the probably not doing too hot woman that's asking how much is water, and it's like $6 for a bottle of water. It kind of feels like Vegas, but not as like Sin City. Yeah. So anyways, yeah, we just went to the Hive. It was cool. And then we're heading back to our friend Dr. Susan. She's amazing. And we're maybe crossing fingers going to go to the penthouse for dinner. So that's what I'm hoping for. We go to Abbot Kinney.
Oh, can't wait. Gonna go out for dinner.
Yeah.
Abbot Kinney's a vibe. I mean,
It's a little micro center
yeah.
of culture.
Like that's if we're gonna be in LA, that's where we want to be. So yeah, it's like maybe 5-10 minutes from here, and
Yeah.
slip on over there for dinner.
Mm-hmm. Mosey on over.
Yeah.
You're having a great hair day.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
New conditioner, lavender.
Lavender what? Lavender Luscious?
Avalon Organics.
Oh yeah, Avalon. That's what Susan has, her friend.
That's what
Yeah,
I
she has
used
it.
hers.
You can always tell a lot about your friends based upon the products that they have in their bathroom.
This is true.
Mhm.
And Susan, you're a winner.
Oh yeah. So what was your favorite part about the trip, baby?
I would say my favorite part was we went out to dinner last night, and then we came back. As we were making our way to our apartment, Stanley was telling some hilarious story. And we were all like in the parking garage, just like hooting, hollering, like just rip roaring. And then we went back up to the apartment and we had some vegan ice cream. We were hanging out in their living room. We were watching funny YouTube videos. We were showing them our house tour. We were just like telling stories. And like, I mean, we're in LA, you know, we could definitely go to some really fancy spots. We could do all kinds of stuff. But I was just telling Cory, I was like, I think people like overestimate like what it takes to have a good time. Like people feel like, oh, like, you know, with like alcohol, this, that, or you have to be a certain place, look a certain way, or this. I'm like, honestly, when you're just with your people and hanging out.
There's a big sea turtle I just saw.
Whoa.
All right, so I saw a huge sea turtle, but went back under the water.
I won't see it for a little while.
No. But yeah, I think it's just about having the experience, the good time. You know, the hang.
Yeah, and like being with your people. You know, if you're surrounded by good people, it doesn't matter where you are. Like you're gonna have a great time. And people that you can be yourself around. You know, with Stanley and Susan, like they feel the same. You know, Susan was sharing how she's like, I just like love that I can just be myself. I don't have to like be this certain way, because like it's so exhausting. And so just that all of us, we can just be us. You know? And that's the best. She still like, you know, just picks that spot.
So good.
What was I saying?
Oh, so we found out like some really interesting things about like one of our friends last night, and just talking about like near-death experiences and how that actually brings you closer to life, you know? Because I think we are so afraid of death, but what if that was actually the invitation for us to live more, you know? And so I was really just inspired by some of the conversations that we had last night around like all of us kind of sharing our near-death experiences, mostly me and Stanley, but
No, me too.
And you too, yeah, and how that actually brings more life into your life. And I feel like so many people run away from death or try to avoid death, and actually it's the greatest invitation of all.
I mean, it makes you really appreciate and like live your life more.
Soak
like,
it up.
Yeah, soak it up. Like I think about, we watched this show, LA Fire and Rescue. It's a new show that came out on NBC.
Yeah.
And it's amazing because they show, I mean, it's reality TV. I mean, they show these calls that they go on, and it's all kinds of, not just fires, but then there's car accidents, there's shootings, there's all kinds of stuff, and like what they have to see on a day-to-day basis, whether it is like actual death or very near death, you know, cardiac arrest or whatever. And then they do these interviews, you know, in between too, and they just have the firefighters just like share and like just like, you know, process or just share stories and, you know, about their career and whatnot. And it's just amazing. You can feel their hearts. You can feel how much they care. They get emotional a lot.
Yeah.
You know, in these interviews, and so you can just. The point I'm trying to make is that like they are so close and they see death so close up that like you can just tell how much they're so grateful for life. They're so grateful for every moment. They have so much passion, so much like love, because they know that it could be gone like that. I think that's the thing, is like you just know how finite it is.
Right.
You know how
you're close to death.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're just close to it. They see it all the time.
Yeah. And it's like, okay, well then I'm going to enjoy every single moment, because it might be the next moment that